question is, Pat, which radio?
The one you were supposed to go to DX and buy yesterday. I keep track of these things. I write them down.
Oh. Well, you were around when I was talking to him, though. I also picked up something else because I'm tired of tearing the radio out of my shack for outings. Good evening, calling all amateur radio operators. This is the Crooked River Amateur Radio Club Tuesday night VHF net. My name is Keith, and my call is KAA-BSA. However, for the purpose of this net, I will be using the club call, Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie. This is an open and directed net. All amateur radio operators are invited to and encouraged to check in. All traffic will go through the net control. Since emergency traffic may break in at any time, please give a brief pause between transmissions. For the purposes of net, the purpose of this net is to bring together amateur radio operators for exchange of amateur related ideas and information, to keep club members and amateur radio public up to date about club meetings and happenings, easy for me to say, and to enhance operating practices. This net meets every Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock p.m. local time. We will start with announcements and then ask for check-ins from any managers or members who have announcements or information of general interest for our net. Once this is complete, I will take regular check-ins, give you a call, repeat it phonetically, followed by your name. When all check-ins are complete, I will close the net, repeating the announcements. Well, I don't know if I'll repeat them, but someone will. All right, it's time for announcements. Does anyone have any net announcements other than the meeting this Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. at Oak Hill Presbyterian Church, 2406 Ardwell Avenue, Akron, Ohio. Yeah, good evening, 10-8-OQP. What do you have for us tonight?
I have a whole page of announcements. Are you ready?
Holy poop.
Maybe not a whole page, but I got 2 or 3 I could tell you about.
Well, the floor is yours.
Well, thank you. First of all, we do have a meeting coming up tomorrow night. We will be having pizza, and we will be doing we have a presentation by Mr. Scott Yonley. I'm billing this as an evening with Scott. He will be doing a presentation on ARRL and some other stuff. And he'll be there for questions and answers and all kinds of good stuff like that. Scott's a good guy, puts on a heck of a presentation. So, I hope you all attend, and let's start getting people in to show them this new club. Coming up in the May presentation meeting will be a hands-on demonstration, or not, I guess not demonstration, a hands-on building of a tape measure beam. Let me break here. I want to time it out. It'll be a presentation. Well, that is May meeting. The second meeting in May. I don't remember what the date is, and I don't have a calendar in front of me. I hardly know what the date is. But anyway, that meeting will be to assemble shows how to assemble a tape measure beam, getting a SWR correct, all the pieces and parts. If you want one, it'll be $30, and Steve has, boy, I'm as tongue-tied as you are tonight, Keith. Steve has very graciously said that he would probably try to, if 2 or 3 people wanted him, he would bring the pieces parts. I just have to let him know how many wants them. So if you would like to build up a tape measure beam and actually be in on the meeting that actually builds them, this is going to be a lot of fun. I've done these before, and it's a blast. A lot of fellowship, a lot of creating. This group should love that. Let me break again. Anyway, bottom line is if you would like to build a tape measure beam for use of just demonstration and stuff like that, how the radio works, try to get to our meeting and let me know that if you want to build one. The $30 will actually be required the day of the meeting. So it'll be kind of a cash and carry. But anyway, that's about all I got for tonight, Keith. I'll turn it back to your very capable hands, and I'm going to go back to computer building. I had a crash Sunday night, and just now recovering from it. So, anyway, back to Ned. We'll talk about everything else later. And this is N80QP. Back to Ned.
Okay, sounds good, Pat. That makes me think of a trivia question. Very suiting for this net. Tonight's trivia question is, who wants to build a tape measure beam? How about that for a question? All right, any other announcements for the club tonight? Go ahead, please. Okay, hearing nothing, let's go into a general check-in. So give me your call phonetically. Don't push me. Don't rattle it off like you're in a dog or getting that rare DX station. Give it to me so I can write it down. All right, go ahead, please. K8 up, Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie.
W8CRC Whiskey 8 Sierra Echo Golf checking in and out.
Okay, got you. Whiskey 8 Sierra Echo Golf. Anyone else wishing to check in tonight to the Crooked River Amateur Radio Club Tuesday night 2-meter net? This is Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie.
Delta 8, Bravo, Quebec, Sierra, Steve, Chicago Falls.
All right, I'm guessing the first part of that call was Whiskey Delta 8, Bravo, Quebec 0. The W didn't quite make it when you keyed down.
Roger, it's Whiskey Delta 8, Bravo, Quebec, Sierra.
All right, I got you checked in. Next, please. Okay, hearing none. This is going to be a short night. Whiskey Delta 8, Bravo, Quebec, Sierra. Go ahead. And do you want to try for trivia questions tonight? Yes or no?
Yes, I am bringing a built one, and I will bring the pieces parts for Pat's so we can assemble that one. The only thing I don't have is coax, so if everybody would like to bring their own coax, I can round up some cheap tape measures. I think they're like $3 or $4 at Harbor Freight, which is the majority of the stuff. And I've got some good PVC cutting utensils for cutting the pipe. So basically, you can get it done. I bought a pretty expensive tape measure, so that's what the $30 was for. I think we can do this for probably $10 less than the $30. So probably most likely 20 to 25 in that range.
Oh, I was just about to give a suggestion. If that's the case, leave it at $30, and we'll make the balance of donation into the club.
Yes, sir. We could do that also. That would be great. Get one way to get the coffers up a little bit. That would be probably a big help to the club.
Yep, and that's what I was kind of thinking. Well, so far, counting with Pat, that makes me and you, so that's 3. Anyhow, anyone else check in tonight to the Cargo Vault Cricket River Radio Amateur Radio Club 2-meter net. This is Whiskey 8 Sierra Romeo Sierra.
KBAPRK.
Good evening, Ted. Gotcha. Anyone else? Okay, Ted, do you want to try for the trivia question? Do you want to build a tape measure? It's 30 tape measure directional finding beam. It's $30 if you haven't been listening. It might end up being a little less than that, but we'll make it a club donation.
I give that some thought. Oh, I'll let you know tomorrow.
Sounds good. Okay. Do you have any other comments from the net tonight?
No, not really. Just, it was a nice day out today. Actually, I thought it was, maybe if you were out in the sun, it was getting just a little too warm. I'm not totally acclimated this mid to upper 70s stuff. I like that 60s we started out with early in the morning yesterday, or mid-morning. That was perfect for me. But, yeah, that's the ebb and flows of April. Nice day, though. Catch you tomorrow. KBPRK.
Sounds good, Ted. Matter of fact, I put on shorts tonight, and I got the hairs cut. It's a little cooler on top and a little cooler on the bottom. Anyone else wishing to check in tonight to the Crooked River Amateur Radio Club 2-meter Tuesday night net? Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie. Alright, hearing none. Ted, will have a radio with me and the cloning software. Pat, would you like to repeat the announcements? N80QP, this is Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie.
I suppose we can recap them here quick. We do have Scott Yonley coming tomorrow night. It'll be a pizza party, come hungry. And we'll have the drinks, usual stuff there. Coming up in May, the second meeting in May, we'll be doing tape measure beam presentation, which will be a club, it'll be a hands-on club event. It'll be kind of cool. And I think that's about all I got for this realm. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I was gonna. I don't think so. So I'll go ahead and turn it back to Ed. Hey, don't keep it.
Okay, last call for check-ins. This is KA.
Una Benz sembrava Di Martino mentre tu, Belen, era tutto finto su.
All right, hearing none. And preparing to close the set, I would just like to thank all of you who took time to join us and check in tonight. And you scanner listeners, if you're interested in getting a license, there's people you can contact within the club to do that. Without your participation, there would be no net. This has been Keith, KBSA, and it's been my pleasure to host this evening's net. At this time, I will close the net with 5 check-ins and return the repeater to normal and customary amateur radio use. This is Whiskey 8, Charlie Romeo Charlie, closing the net at 7:14 local, 7-3.
Good job, team. 73 W8CRC.
Thank you, sir, and see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Good job, Keith. Thank you, sir. Thanks for doing everything for us. Hey, don't keep it.
Goes, and I've got a couple dogs to run home too as well.
Got doubled with him. Nick, I think I doubled with you. I want to try it again.
I'm not sure who it was. They had a couple dogs to run home. That's all I got. All right, Pat, 7-3. I'm going to go. I think we might have some Chick-fil-A tonight for dinner. I don't feel like cooking. Fighting a headache and a sore neck.
Yeah, I'm about halfway from, I'm actually just putting the motherboard back in the case. I've had a stress headache for 2 days trying to get this thing back up. And he did double again, so whoever that was, go ahead again. Any apologies for doubling with you. I'll be listening. Hey, don't keep you.
All right, Pat. Catch you later. Maybe we have something coming in on the Squatch Tail. I heard some out-of-state activity on 145-900 this afternoon.
You're actually using that machine?
Someone was getting into it.
So we had that intermod. Wasn't even aware that repeater was even there.
Yeah, I had the mobile scanning, and that's one of the frequencies that are in there. And it stopped there, and they were something about Moonshine Special Event Station, or I don't know.
I need some moonshine.
Might help or make this headache worse, who knows?
Well, it might, I don't think the doctor would like it too well. It might be worth a shot.
Ha 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 ha. I caught that little joke there. Who knows? Maybe the doctor wants a shot too.
Yeah. Actually talked to a doctor this afternoon. I got one scheduled for tomorrow. Oh boy, oh joy.
Lucky you. Stay healthy. All right, Pat, I'm going to go upstairs, get the order, and go and fetch.
Yeah, I got to get this computer together so I'll catch it. Have a good evening, Keith. Thanks again. And hey, don't keep the clear listening.
And this is KA8BSA, clear. I'm not sure if I'm listening or not. We'll see.